Welcome to the Bendendo Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Now, I knew Caitlin Clark was one heck of a basketball player, but what I did not know was that Caitlin Clark, yes, folks, is a time traveler herself. Caitlin Clark hopped in the old DeLorean, set the date to August 7th, 2025, and injured her ankle. Oh man, but fortunately enough for us, 13 days later, after the Fever front office feels some heat from the dark side, asking questions about what's going on with Caitlin Clark's injury, how come we haven't seen any update? We have seen absolutely zero progress. Well, now that the Fever front office is feeling that, now it's time to report on that August 7th ankle injury. Question before we even get into it: what were the odds that the Indiana Fever would miss the playoffs prior to this season taking place? There's so much fishiness going on in this league, and you just sniff around a little bit, you can tell. What is the payout for somebody who bet, the Indiana Fever with Caitlin Clark, with a new head coach, with all these new additions? What's the payout if they just, surprise, miss the playoffs? Indiana Fever reporters, beat writers, pawns, whatever you want to call them, they are suddenly reporting an August 7th ankle injury. Interesting, because Caitlin Clark is the most covered player the WNBA has ever seen. So if she had an injury or tweak something or hurt something almost 2 weeks ago, you probably think we would have heard about it by now, right? Right. Scott Agness reports Fever All-Star guard Caitlin Clark tweaked her left ankle during a workout in Phoenix, league sources told Fieldhouse Files. Chloe Peterson confirms this. Sources confirm to me that Caitlin Clark suffered a very mild bone bruise in her left ankle. A tweak, bone bruise, forget it. On August 7th, Scott Agness first. Sources also stress that this does not affect her return timeline. Sans ankle injury, she would still be out rehabbing her groin. What is her return timeline? And if getting her back in game shape is one of the thresholds she needs to reach to play in a game, getting her endurance back under her, well, wouldn't you think her ability to run and put pressure on her ankle, wouldn't that... Never mind. Never mind. Now, Scott Agness, he says that this is a new injury that she's recovering from. Caitlin Clark recovering from new injury, impacting her return timeline. Chloe Peterson says this has no effect on her return timeline. Who do you trust? I don't know. These are both individuals who just kind of popped up out of nowhere. Hey, mystery injury suddenly happened 13 days ago. Please stop criticizing the Fever front office. Look over here. But Chloe Peterson, I might believe what you say about this not affecting her timeline. I might. I don't, but I might. If you weren't the same person who told us that her new quad injury earlier in the season had nothing to do with the first quad injury from preseason. You already told me that in some circles, 1 + 1 = 3. But now her ankle has nothing to do with her return. Oh, this is very interesting, folks. This is very interesting. Now, this injury took place August 7th. Okay, so let's use Scott's logic. This took place August 7th, and it's affecting her return. Okay. Well, if it took place August 7th, and it's affecting her return, then why August 11th she's starting to do more full court running and endurance work? This is interesting. Shout out to Rudy, but why is she even traveling with the team in the first place? This is this is very this is very interesting. 13 days and not a word, and now the pressure's coming, and now some words. Okay. All right. You know what? Let me play along. Let me play along and say, okay, maybe she did get hurt August 7th, right? Maybe she didn't go back in time. Maybe this all actually really transpired. She got hurt August 7th. Okay. Now August 10th, we see this transpire. Or August 9th, excuse me, we see this Oh, oh, oh. Somebody stepped on her. Oh, now I don't know Miss January, I believe that's her name. She doesn't look like a hefty lady. She looks in great shape. Really good shape. And she did get her ankle stepped on, and that was her left ankle that she is holding. Maybe she did actually injure her ankle in practice, and that reaction right there is the reaction of somebody who tweaked something in their ankle, has a significant bruise in their ankle, and then a light 120-pound lady steps on her foot, and now she's thriving in pain, jumping around on the sidelines. Again, folks, I'm just asking questions here because this is such craziness that we're up. Yup, stepped on my left ankle. Up, there's Chloe Bibby.
Got stepped.
There's Chloe Bibby looking like, oh, is that the ankle that you tweaked? Ooh, that might be the ankle that you tweaked. Ooh. So maybe this ankle did actually happen. But if it did, why aren't the Fever reporting it? Why still don't we have a timeline? Why? It's very convenient how all of this is just so scattered around, and we have to connect this dot to that dot. Okay, connect that dot to this dot, but this dot is a dead end. Oh, so now I got to retrace my steps. Okay, let me connect that dot to this dot, connect this dot. Again, what was the payout for somebody that said, if the Indiana Fever don't make the playoffs, and they submitted that ticket on FanDuel, DraftKings, the Borgata, the Hard Rock, whatever, what's the payout on a bet like that? How much is how much is the individual who put that bet out going to make? How much is Stephanie White? How much is the individual that was so smart and thought ahead to know that some of this stuff was going to transpire? Oh my goodness, folks, you really can't make this stuff up. We cannot. Oh man, this is absolutely unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable. Let's take a look at some reactions that we see. Shout out to W360. It was very mild and basically didn't require any rehab. Why are you and Scott even releasing this? Weeks later, yeah, why? That's a good question. Can either one of you fucking crackheads just keep it 1,000 and just say what the fuck is wrong with? Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'm getting increasingly annoyed with the way this has all been handled. The vague statements and inconsistencies are piling up. Not a good, yeah. So the ankle thing didn't affect her mystery timeline, and we're finding this out damn near 2 weeks later. This is definitely not suspicious at all. Scott Agness is dead ass going to rot it. I'm no MD, but maybe Indy should just shut Caitlin Clark down and reset for 2020. So it was the coaching staff that stepped on her and made it worse. Oh, goodness gracious. A minor foot bruise does not explain why Caitlin Clark still can sit properly and is still limping on a grade 1 groin strain from 6 weeks ago. These people think we're still, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Do beat writers releasing these half-truths from the organization only stir up more controversy and raises more fan questions? Simple answer. They'll fail to provide Caitlin Clark with adequate care directly led to secondary injuries. It is now a far more complex recovery. They fucked her up. Sorry. Whatever they fucked her up. Somebody who never missed a game in college is now having this, that, and the third, and let me just talk about her mechanical issues real quick. You're telling me we're about to teach a 24-year-old how to run differently? Are you shitting me? Seriously, folks. We're about to teach a 24-year-old grown woman who's been running how to run different. Are you shitting me? Is this even a real injury? Serious? Who knows? At this point, who knows? Conspiracy. Pope might be right. Pope said this from day one. It's a whole conspiracy, folks. It's a whole conspiracy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. I appreciate all of the support. I feel bad for all of the fans who wasted money on this fucking shit show organization, who wasted money on this train wreck organization, who contributed any type of dollars to this disastrous organization. I'm sorry, folks. Faith was misplaced. It is what it is. But how they've conducted themselves this season, I mean, now we know. Right? Now we know that nobody in this league is capable. That's it. Capable. Whatever job they have, not capable. Whoever this organization goes out and not capable. The venue's open Friday. Hopefully we see some Money Mitch doing some work, because this is craziness, folks. This is absolute craziness. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Is this a real injury? Is this a fake injury? Is this a don't pay attention to the don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain? Is it what the heck is going on here in Indiana? We'll see you next time, and as always, take it easy.